I'm Janet Lewis, San Diego real estate broker, and I'm here today to discuss 3 things that will definitely help you sell your home fast. 1 is you want to avoid crucial mistakes. 2, you want to choose the best offer. And number 3, you want to stay cool throughout the process.
When you have a house and you need to get it sold, you gotta go for Goldrich Property.
So first, when it comes to crucial mistakes to avoid, you want to be sure you do not overprice your property. Overpriced properties tend to stay on the market longer. So really look at the comps. Compare your home to the homes that are selling in the area, what they're selling for, and what your home has as far as bonuses and extras and benefits that those competitive homes do not have to really get the right price for your home. But be sure to price it right. Pricing it high is a very bad mistake. The longer your home sits on the market, the less likely people are to offer on it. Usually when buyers are looking at properties, they tend to wonder why something's been on the market after it's been sitting there for 30 days. So you want to price it right and get some offers in as quickly as possible. Okay? Number 2 under crucial mistakes to avoid is accepting an offer too soon. You really want to take your time, look at the offers, and decide which one's best. Sometimes the highest price isn't the best offer, so you want to make sure you think about that and discuss it with your real estate professional. Third, another mistake that you want to avoid is being home when the buyers come by to preview your property. That, I feel like, is a mistake. Everybody has their own opinion on it, but a lot of times when I've been out previewing properties with my buyers, sometimes the sellers, I don't want to say over-communicate, but it seems like sometimes they get in the way of the process. So if you can, stay out of your home. Don't take it personally, but typically it's better if you're not there so the buyers can really imagine themselves in the home and use their imagination when they're going through the process. Now, when it comes to choosing the best offer, yes, we've all heard that cash is king, but every once in a while, you want to look at who's really the most attached and committed to your property. Sometimes it's better to go with a young couple that just feel like this is the perfect home for you than to accept the first highest cash offer, because a lot of times investors and flippers will submit an offer, then they come back and they say, well, we crunched the numbers and now we want to give you $20,000 to $40,000 less. So what ends up happening is they give you that great offer and then they come back and try to renegotiate it, but during that time the perfect couple for your property or family for your property has moved on because you went with a different offer. So be very careful when you're accepting an offer to really choose the best offer, the one that looks the most stable, and again, your real estate professional can help you make a decision on that. Third, when you're choosing an offer and you basically want to get it from escrow to the close of escrow, there's going to come a time when the buyer's probably going to ask you to do some repairs. Now, they'll ask for the repairs in one of 3 ways. You can basically do them, you can do some of them, or you can give them a credit towards closing costs. I find it's always best to negotiate. You don't want to kill the deal because you're unwilling to do any of the repairs, especially if you've been in the home for a really long time, 15 to 20 years. There's bound to be some things that need fixing up. So I find it's best if you're willing to negotiate and meet the buyer somewhere in the middle. It helps bind the deal and hold things together to the end. And last but not least, you really want to stay cool through the process. It's really easy to get stressed out and feel a lot of anxiety. But the bottom line is your real estate agent is there to take on that stress for you, so hopefully you won't have to. So really just focus on doing what you need to do as the seller, getting your stuff together, being prepared for the move, and let your agent deal with the stress of the transaction process. You also want to take time to make all the decisions. When something comes up and you need to deal with it, go ahead and take a nice deep breath, relax, and sit with the question or the challenge for a little while before you make a decision. Hasty decisions are a bad move when you're in escrow. So really take your time, sit with the challenge, and make a decision once you feel you're ready to do that. There is no rush. You can always ask for more time in the process if you need it. Then the other thing I want to say is when you're selling a home, things can be really stressful. They rank moving on the scale of like the most stressful things in the world, like right under death of a spouse. So just remember, you're going through something that people might not think is really extraordinarily stressful, but it is. So just try to celebrate along the way. When things go right, be excited and happy about it, and stay as stressed less as possible, because the less stress you have in the transaction, the more smoothly it's going to go. And like I said, your real estate professional is there to deal with that so that you don't have to. So that's a brief description of ways to sell your home fast and the things that I feel like every seller should consider and think about along the way. You want to avoid those crucial mistakes. You want to carefully choose the best offer, and you want to stay cool through the process. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Because everything we touch turns to soul.
You gotta go, 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 go for gold.